This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Okay, ready? Hut.
Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert. And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made here at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Love now. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. And you look at this Saints defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game. And I'm telling you, that is a confidence builder and a trust builder on both sides. And what I mean by that is coaching staff putting together a game plan, players executing it. Now both of them are in sync.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. He will have the conversion and more than that. Touchdown, Packers! Garrett Wilson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. Now he's free at the 35. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. First down, here's Mitchell. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Love. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Dillon is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Flushed out right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
97.
Throwing. Love. Being chased out left. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
You look at this Packers defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Love's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. This defense for the Saints, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, trust me on this one. That's a confidence builder for the rest of the season.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 9. On play action, now Carr. And his throw is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's got him in, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Carr.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Carr now to throw.
Back to Kamara for another catch.
Only 3 there on the screen at second down. To throw is Carr.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Olave over the middle.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe
looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit.
Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
The Packers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Oh, he fakes a spike. Dancing to his left.
And this is going to work. It's caught. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will get out of bounds and pick up the first down. So they catch the defense napping. And the fake spike works to move the chains.
And how about what just happened there? Just a total breakdown defensively. They're thinking he's going to spike this, so they let their guard down. But he never had any intention of stopping the clock. He wanted to throw the football. And he caught him napping, and this turned into a huge play.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 cycles. Striker. Ready?
Off the play fake, Love. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Somehow I feel he's going to hear the same thing when he gets to the sidelines after this series. So close to the first down marker. Just tuck it and run for the first down. No sense trying to throw it downfield. And that one falls incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Love to throw for it on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. 22 yards there, a first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
First down, New Orleans.
Carr now on first down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Following the interception, Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll go down at the 28. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. First down, Love to pass. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Carr. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara. As the first half is winding down. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. William Jackson with a pick. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach,
with both of these offenses
said,
having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Carr to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third.
Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
Here's a diving catch right side. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. That's Olave bringing in another one. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up second down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Carr to throw on second down. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Packers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Flush to his right.
That's complete to Dobbs. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
And quickly they get to the line.
A big loss on the play.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
Throwing. Love.
Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Hook up a 15 yards there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
On 3rd down, Love. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Packers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponent.
And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They run over center with Mitchell. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Play action this time with Love. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy was going to catch it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. On now is the Packers punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded just inside the 30. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Downfield, and he's got Olave. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
To throw, it's Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Demario Davis able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fielded just inside the 20. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And we have reached the 2-minute warning.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
93. What's up?
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here comes 2nd down.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession.
Now Carr. Pass complete, Thomas.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. Here's Carr.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Carr.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
It's complete. Kamara.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here's 1st down. Carr to throw.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Throwing his Carr.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Kind of a strange ballgame, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2.
And wasn't that just beautiful to watch? Come on, man. Come over to the dark side with me. Wasn't that fun to see these defenses holding sway, right? Making sure they're controlling the game.